A survey of 2,000 millennials, which are people apparently ages 22 to 38,
You too.
revealed that 8 out of 10 of them feel they're not good enough in virtually every other area of their lives.
Sad.
Why are they being so hard on themselves? What does this mean? Not good enough at what?
Joy just leaned over, sad.
It's sad.
Sorry
It's
for you.
depressing. I mean, we all have self-esteem issues, it seems, but this is ridiculous because when we were kids, you and I, we used to look at magazines, and there were always women in there that didn't look like me. There were shows on TV didn't look like me or
Hello.
you.
Yeah.
Father Knows Best. Who ever saw people like that? And the magazines always had these blonde, skinny bitches, you know? So those are the girls that we said, oh, I don't look like that. And I feel bad about myself. My hair was wrong. But now it's on steroids, what I'm saying.
Because of social
It's
media.
all over the place.
Yeah,
And it doesn't stop. It's relentless, especially for girls. It's
And the
terrible.
suicide rates are just out of control,
They are.
and depression
For
and
people.
mental health. And I mean, my sister's in college right now, and the stories are. I think that's right. The one thing that really has been the biggest change is social media.
gotta be. It
And I'll
has
be
to be
real,
that.
like you go on social media and you can compare yourself to everyone else's life and say, you know what, why am I not doing that?
But isn't
why
it
do they
just
look
a
perfect?
highlight reel on social media?
It is,
People
and
just
people
putting
edit
the
it to be
best
perfect.
stuff. Yeah.
They say that the girls suffer more than the boys, that the boys are playing video games and they're not paying attention to how many likes they got and all that stuff. That's what's making girls nuts.
Here's what's making people nuts. At some point, everyone decided that people who they didn't know knew more about them and had better ideas of what they're supposed to do. So when we were kids, listen, you know, you wanted to look like the girls in the neighborhood. You wanted to be the popular girl. You wanted to be the person who could hang out.
Yeah.
And that's where you took yourself. But this is different because we've also given millennials a bad beginning because we told them they never had to worry about winning, that everything they did was perfect. And now when you grow up and you discover that maybe you do have to work a little harder than we sort of
everybody
told
doesn't get
you.
a trophy.
That everybody doesn't get a trophy. I think it's traumatic for people who've been told, you know, no, it's everybody gets it's all, you are the center of the universe. And then you wake up and there's a whole bunch of centers.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Everybody's a
that's right.
center, you know? So I think that has a lot to do with it because if you set children up with unrealistic expectations, how are they supposed to survive this?
On that note, what really worries me is with social media, the pressure that the parents put on the kids. Because you can post. Parents live through their children, and they all want to have perfect kids. And so you can post things about them, and they don't realize the impact that it's having on the kids. And I'm thinking about my own kids. They're too young, but once they get old enough.
A few generations ago, stormed the beaches of Normandy. And it's like, it's really weird to go from that to like, social media is impacting your life to such a degree. I agree that I think we're just setting people up to fail and setting kids up to fail in every way. And that this is like a culture war conversation that we're having right now, and I think it's very interesting that all of us seem to be in agreement.
It's too much about looks, in my opinion.
Pardon me?
Every kid is different.
About looks,
and, I mean, I was a funny kid. You were a funny kid. We had crazy.
I was a tough kid.
You were tough. Every kid
I
is
was the
different.
nerdy in the book.
You were nerdy. You were smart. So every kid
sat
needs
alone
to
at lunch.
be told you were great at that. Again, that poor
you
kid.
said you
But I caught a lot of flack, even on this show, with my kids because I didn't believe everybody should get a trophy, right? Like, if you lose, you lose. So I tend to be kind of competitive.
I lost all
And
the
I would tell my kids, like, you know, you lost. Like,
Aren't
you
your
didn't,
kids, like,
like you didn't get a
overachievers?
trophy. But a lot of parents do believe that everybody should get a trophy, and I don't believe.
Yeah, but you made it sound like
I don't believe in
was
that.
wrong with them if they didn't get the trophy.
No, not that something is wrong, but that if you
You
lose,
have other issues
you
with
lose.
losing.
Like,
You have other
people
issues.
have to lose.
You have
That
other
kind of
issues
thing.
My problem is
with
I never
losing.
got a trophy.
Yeah, I don't like to lose.
You have
Yeah.
other issues. So she acts out
Yeah, I don't like to lose.
when she loses.
We know that.
I don't like to lose.
She's not a gracious loser.
At all. At all.
But that's in part.
think you have to
what
teach your kids
Yes, you have to teach, but you have
they
to
lose.
teach your kids how to lose.
I'm never.
Yes,
I
not
am
enough- yes.
never gonna have kids on this show because you guys stress me out.
Yeah,
Social
no.
media is ruining the world. Kids hate themselves. Everything's awful.
Well,
You
It's
know what?
awful.
Very quickly, I've been going on this college tour with my
That's
son because he's going to
Right.
college.
Just
And the
fancy.
crazy thing is that the mental health, what they're touting is that they have put a lot of
They have,
resources
they
into
have.
mental health
They
at each
should.
of these colleges
Yes.
because it's such a
Yeah.
huge
They
issue
should.
with our kids
but,
today.
But know that it starts at home.
yeah.
It starts at home.
Yeah.
Like all things.
And
Yeah.
there's no booklet that says how to do it. So ask some folks who may have done it. Maybe they can be helpful because
Yeah.
it's not an easy thing raising kids, especially if you're human.
It's hard.